If you're starting a business in Australia, one of the most common tax questions is, do I need to register for GST? The answer depends on your income, your business structure, and the type of services you offer. Hi, I'm Jeremy Britton, and I'm a senior accountant. In this video, we'll explain what GST is, when you're legally required to register, when it's optional, and how it applies to rideshare services. Let's get straight into it. What is GST? GST is the goods and services tax. It is a 10% tax on most goods and services sold in Australia. If your business is registered for GST, you're responsible for collecting it from the customer and paying it to the ATO. It's not an extra cost to your business. You're simply passing on what you collect. But the ATO keeps track of who needs to do that through the GST registration. So let's look at when it becomes mandatory. You must register for GST if your business meets two key conditions. Firstly, you're carrying on an enterprise, and secondly, your GST turnover is $75,000 or more per year. That $75,000 refers to gross income, not profit. For not-for-profit organization, the threshold is higher at $150,000. If you meet or expect to meet the threshold, you have 21 days to register for GST. Waiting too long can lead to penalties or missed tax obligations. What counts as an enterprise? It's a broad definition, but it includes businesses, commercial activities, and certain entities like charities and religious organizations. If you're actively selling goods or services, there's a good chance you fall into this category. If your business doesn't meet the $75,000 threshold, you can still choose to register for GST. Why would you do that? You can claim GST credits on business purchases. It also reduces the risk of missing the 21-day registration window when your income does increase. And it can also make your business appear more established to suppliers and partners. Just note that once you do register, you're generally required to stay registered for at least 12 months. Some services are treated differently. If you drive for a rideshare platform, run a taxi, or offer limousine services, you must register for GST regardless of your income. This includes driving platforms where you're charging a fee to transport passengers. However, if you're delivering food only, you may not need to register unless your threshold exceeds the usual $75,000 threshold. Here's the recap. If your GST registration is $75,000 or more, you must register. If you offer taxi or rideshare services, registration is mandatory regardless of income. You can voluntarily register for GST. This will give you access to credits and streamline your future tax compliance. If you're unsure, it's always a good idea to speak with a tax professional, or better yet, use a platform like LawPath. We make it easy to register for GST online, manage your business structure, and also access expert legal support without the complexity. To get started, visit lawpath.com.au and take control of your business setup today.